Hey, happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a good one. Thought I would just jump on and have a chat to everyone today about my 5 top tips to help curb winter cravings. I find a lot of my clients struggle a lot more when it's the cooler months to avoid from having those wholesome but sometimes maybe more sort of like fattening meals. But there's definitely some little tips and tricks I'd like to share with you, which can actually help you get lean and actually stay lean all year round, and that includes through winter. Now, the first one that I would like to touch on is think about hearty meals, but think about like your casseroles and your soups. Okay, so what we can do with those is we need to make sure that we're having a lot of vegetables in those, and it really doesn't have to be that bad for you at all. It can actually be really helpful for you, and very healthy. So think about having like your pumpkin soups, your like your pea and ham soups, your like I said, casseroles, but go with maybe like a chicken in it rather than say like the fattier meats. So because sometimes our chuck steak and lamb and stuff like that, as delicious as it is, it's actually a little bit more fattening. Or even like think about having a plant-based protein with it. And you can make it delicious, like it can be the casseroles, it can be the curries, it can be the soups, it can be all that beautiful warm and hearty stuff. 2, include protein. Okay, so protein helps to satiate you. So think about, like for breakfast, having some eggs and veggies, which is going to help you. And then like for your lunches, you might have like some stir fry with some chicken or something, some stir fry veggies with chicken or something like that. And then your dinner, like I mentioned to you before, having your casseroles and your soups or your curries, okay? But making sure that you do include protein with every meal, because this really does help to curb those cravings. Thirdly, a lot of the time we're actually thirsty and we're not hungry. Now, I know that drinking water is not as appealing in winter. So my recommendation is to have some herbal teas. This is going to be so much more enjoyable for you. So when you find yourself, heading towards the cupboard and wanting to snack on things that aren't ideal, my recommendation is just go for a herbal tea. Okay, this should satisfy you for a little bit. You probably just do need to have water a lot of the times. We just feel like we need to be eating all the time in winter, but we don't really need it. It's not like we need extra calories. Thirdly is we want to make sure that we are avoiding having processed foods, the best to our ability in the house. Okay, so if you're loving like chocolate and chips and stuff like that, avoid having it in the home. Like, we don't expect a drug addict to keep their drugs in their house and then like avoid it. Now, a lot of people will resist it. I mean, a lot of people will say, you should be able to have the foods in your house. That's correct. But sometimes when we're trying to hit our goal and we're struggling, why make the temptation so much harder? So definitely avoid having those junk foods in the house where you possibly can, but that doesn't mean you can't have a little bit of a treat. So if you are a chocolate addict, just make sure that you buy just a small bar like once a week. That's not going to tip you over the edge. And last but not least, get moving. Just because it's cold doesn't actually mean that we can't exercise. We will warm up, and just be prepared. Make sure, like if you go out for a walk, that you've got like your warm jacket on. This is actually my second walk for today. My day's a little bit broken. So I actually went for an early morning walk and it was bloody freezing. But, I had on a singlet, a long sleeve t-shirt, a hoodie, and like a big parka. So just get prepared. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Put a beanie and gloves on if you need to. You'll warm up, get to the gym, and even like, you know, during the day you're having these cravings, get out and move for a bit. You know, if you've tried the tea, or if you've had some sort of vegetable to try to fill you up and you still feel like you're craving something, get out and move. You don't have to move for long. Just for 5 minutes or so is usually enough time to stop that craving. All right, guys, hope that helped. If anyone would like some more advice for their health and fitness journey, I'm offering 2 free health and fitness consultations. Or if you'd just like a copy of one of my cookbooks, comment below or drop me your fave emoji and I'll be in touch with you. All right, guys, hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you soon. Bye.